Here we go. Set. Come on, 38.
Young on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Meanwhile, Young's throw here on target to Hurst. Down the sideline he goes. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst taking it in. And the Huskies will strike first here, this wild card matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Oh, we're ready.
Jackson on first down. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
In motion right goes Reed. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Dillon now on first and 10. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Report!
They run once more with Dillon. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They go play action with Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And some room to roam now. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And touchdown! Miles Sanders, 83 yards. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brian Burns gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Lamar changing the play. On second down, Dillon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Third down and 10. Again, it's Dillon. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 76 yards. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10. And they're on the 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That's complete to Mooney. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Young on third down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. DJ Chark, 66 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Dillon up the middle. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. Pushes past him. Escapes the defender. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 59 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
Jackson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this. And he's free going down the left side. It's a well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Young. Sharks got it left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. And now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the 2nd round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw, Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The Packers take over at 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing.
Here's a diving catch right side. A nice gain of 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
2 minutes to play here in this 1st half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Young to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And quickly they get to the line. in short yardage. Young. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Young to throw it. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact we went for it.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Dillon, they try the left side with him. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd and 7. In motion right, Dobbs.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set, ready, quick, yellow. Ready, ready.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Final play of the half, Young.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. They go play action now. Jackson.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Christian Watson.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
96 yards.
And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
Carson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 27 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
141 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Young, he's going to change it up.
Young now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Young working out of the gun.
That swung out wide to Sanders.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And with it, they have taken the lead.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll complete this one to Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down and what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the gun, it's Dillon. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's taken in by Watson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A.J. Dillon from 19 yards away. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Now Carlson for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Lewis Seen.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Dillon on the inside give. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Running right, here's Dillon. There he goes, right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Carlson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready?
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On play action, Young. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing, Young. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Sanders again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Huskies have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The Young's going to throw for this. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
2nd and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They give to Dillon out of the gun. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Ready?
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
No, we changed it.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson options out left. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Dillon now off the option.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Out to the left here to Reed. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now a handoff to Dillon.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
The 37-yard line.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Hey, we could easily read his mind there. There's just no place to go. Tried to bounce it and get outside on the draw.
Yeah, but the defense wasn't thinking pass. They knew that they were running it.
And I love the way that they covered all the gaps. You know, we can do all the lettering and the numbering and all of those things, but those run fits that we talk about all the time, each person fitting in the proper spot on defense, you see the end result when they do that.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Young.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Here we go.
Here's 1st down.
Black shot. Close. 10. Field. Black. Hut. Hut.
Young to throw.
And his throw here is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here we go.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Good. 52. Smack. Red. Ready?
Now Young. That's complete to Mooney.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here's Young.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Now Young. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Jackson.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.